Okay, so today is Sunday, and I'm going to post this today. I've been working on it to figure out how to explain it the best before I upload it. But today, what we're talking about is the ALC settings. Now, I wanted to first say I don't play other games. I don't play Modern Warfare or Fortnite or all the other games. The only game that my time and my interest is invested in is Apex Legends. So when you click on other videos and they say, "Well, I don't really play the game that much, but this is just the ALC," that's BS because you don't want to take the advice and try to learn from somebody that is not invested in the game the way that you would be. And if you hear looking at my ALC settings, or you're here to learn about ALC settings a little bit more in depth, then that means that you're invested in becoming better at the game, to better aiming and better recoil control and better control uh period when you're playing the game. So the first video we're gonna go over this, and as always, I'm gonna post this again in a bigger video. Well, so not a bigger video, but a bigger screen so you can see better what's going on in here. But right here, what you see me doing is the ALC settings. They have the orange line. The orange line can be back to what I was saying. The orange line is where you it's real thin. It's the orange line at the end of where the setting stops. If you click on that orange line to the left or to the right, depending on what the number is there's a half setting. So it's a different it's a different number, or a different it could be the same number and still give you different results. So the way that you know what you're doing with those settings is the line will be thin, and if you click directly on it to the left or to the right of it, the orange line will be wider. And you really have to pay attention, and you really have to try. Me, I have a high sensitivity for everything, probably my mouse and everything. So I'm trying to the uh wiggle the mouse to try to get it right on the orange line. A lot of times it's a pain in the ass and it takes time, but is the results are what you're looking for, not worried about how much time it takes. And like I said, it's a pain in the ass. And this would be the second video. I'm gonna post both these videos. Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm concerned about posting this and making sure that this information is available is because you might see if you see somebody's ALC settings, and you might say, well, how did they get that number? How did they get a 2 on their dead zone or their outer threshold when if I click from 0, it goes from 0, jumps from 0 to 3. And this comes down to that orange line, like I was explaining earlier. And like I was saying, the numbers will change, and you'll see it. And sometimes the numbers won't change, and but you'll see that the line, instead of it being a thin line, it'll be a thicker line. And like I said, it's clicking either to on the orange line, but when you're on the orange line, you're clicking. It's really hard to it's like a real slim piece on the orange line. But when you click it, you'll see the orange line either get thinner or thicker. And then when you move the setting either up or down, you'll see that the values and the numbers will change. So it's a lot more to ALC settings than what a lot of people show you. They'll say, oh yeah, if you run a 4.3, do this, do that, and they'll just go into ALC settings and they just change the settings without even knowing that there's an advancement to what you're already dealing with, what you're already doing. Another thing that I wanted to say as far as these ALC settings, a lot of stuff is clickbait. Oh, this is so and so famous streamers ALC settings or whatever. But if you don't know the advanced the advanced way to deal with ALCs, it's just a blind leading the blind, just a bunch of people running around not knowing how to do anything. One of the things that I noticed is this 2-2 dead zone and outer threshold, along with the response curve that I'm using. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but when you're shooting at a target, sometimes with the ALC settings, it'll pull from the target by itself. The aim assist or whatever, it pulls away from the target. So the reason why I have this 2-2 and I think a 9, but the 9 is not just a regular 9. But the reason why I have this setting is because, yeah, it still pulls off the target, but it pulls right back on. And that's what you'll be seeing when you see the video. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to post both these videos in larger format so that it's large enough for you to be able to see and see what's going on. But this is a detailed explanation. It's kind of long-winded, going on 8 minutes. Apologize for that. I don't like long videos. I like straight to the point videos. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great Sunday, and this is what I've got so far.